put it aside the back.
Good. We're going to have follow up on the how do we actually do that. Han, I'm going to go to you next for your big idea, and you have really taken technology and innovation in Vietnam sort of to a new level. Not sure everybody's been able to catch up yet, so I'd be interested in how many hits you have on your site. But talk to us a little bit about your big ideas that relates to East Asia, and if you choose specific to Myanmar.
Sure. Firstly, it's my incredible privilege to sit in on this panel. I'm part of the Global Shapers program, and it is an initiative to bring the young boys to the table, and I hope the young boys counts. Talking about technology, I would have to cite, I would think, a very proud example from Vietnam. 10 years ago, when you go to Vietnam, there's no internet, possibly nothing. But then after only 10 or 15 years, can you imagine, from a country of 70 million people, now we have 35% internet penetration, and the mobile penetration rate is 120%. So everyone has an average more than one cell phone. That's an incredible number. I think it's a great initiative on the government side. I think the government has done a great job on this. It's a great job on a lot of the private businesses, national champions like FPT Corporation or Viettel, who have really bring the technology to the people. And what I mean here is that it does not only create just an industry, a new sort of income revenue, but then also a platform for everyone to be equal. If you live in Vietnam, you would understand quite well what I mean. It's the information technology, it's the education access, it's the knowledge. Knowledge is power, and on that platform, we can build so many other things. So after getting back from business school, I'm now in the travel industry, and I kid you not, in travel, people, at least in Vietnam, the public officials are not always up to date in online, but all other travelers around the world 90% use internet to plan their online travel. So we want to use online, we want to use information technology as the gateway to open up our country to attract tourists. And it's also a great way to create jobs. I think we contribute about 5% of our GDP and also 5% of employment. We want to increase this number. So just by that sheer number, I think the potential is great. And then when I looked at the Myanmar numbers from Myanmar, I was very surprised in the first place. I could not imagine a country now that has less than 5% of internet and mobile penetration. And then I talked to my colleagues and other participants here, and I realized that the problem is, the infrastructure. We need to set up the whole energy system first, and then it's the ICT infrastructure. And I think, if it takes Vietnam 10 to 15 years to establish that, I would say that Myanmar, learning from all the lessons around the world, hopefully it will just take 5 years. And by this time, in 5 years when we come back, we'll see everyone equipped with a mobile phone, get access to information, have new ways to build the economy. There are new businesses popping up, and that's what we want.
You're going to build a travel site in Myanmar?
We would love to. Everyone loves to go to Myanmar now.
We